It's not even the case, right? It's just a whole viral sensation news about the Olympics. We're gonna touch about the Olympics just a little bit, but we are gonna touch on the whole situation with the B girl from Australia. Yes, yes, yes. I'm gonna talk about it. Um, on my social media, on my side, a lot of people were complaining. They're all like, "Oh, you guys are focusing on this person. You guys are bashing." Um, um, they were trying to make it seem like it was a man on woman kind of thing, and people were hating. So the reason why I want to touch on this is because in the beginning I said to myself, you know what, Ray, before you jump into the whole thing, well, to start it all off, I'm sure some of you guys that are not familiar with the news, this whole situation happened at the Olympics this year. This year, breakdancing or breaking, which is the correct terms, right? A lot of people, even that they were never into breaking, they are now politically correct. They know the street dance and everything. And I'm not saying, because this is not a competition. That's one thing I noticed. Everybody was like, oh, this and that. But me, I'm gonna give my point of view as a dancer. I don't break dance. I don't do breaking.
Brea yourself.
But Brea yourself. But I do popping. In the West Coast they call it pop locking, but the proper name. Here we go. I'm gonna for the dancers that are gonna come into the live stream or the replay. I gotta make sure for the dancers that I get the terms right. So, but I do the old school dance popping. That's my thing. That's my hobby, my thing. I've been doing it for a while. Been dancing all my life. That's another story. One day I'll give you guys my bio. But from my point of view of a dancer, I am going to talk about the subject, the topic, and the whole thing. Um, People are saying that she did great, that she um, that she trolled, that she came in and all she wanted was the attention, and she got it, and now she's famous. Some people are saying that she's getting bullied and everything. I don't believe in bullying people. I don't believe in going over there and just being bullies. But I do believe that this shit's had to be called out because it was whack. You don't even if you didn't have to be, or you don't have to be a break dancer or a b boy, b girl to call it what it was. It was whack. It was whack. And it grinds my gears because a lot of people were saying dancers or oh well, she danced better than you, you could never do what she does, she would have served you, she would have whatever. Yeah, of course, but we're talking about the Olympics. We're talking about the top of the top, that get prepared to showcase and represent their country, right? And besides the country, represent the sport. So what happened? What happened? What was the whole thing that got everybody crazy? A lot of people were waiting for Crazy Legs, one of the OGs from New York, I think Rock City Crew, to talk. I know a lot of people know why, or I'll say alleged, right? Know why he didn't step up. Um, Mainly just like everyone else. Maybe you didn't want to get involved, right? And same me, I didn't want to get involved. I didn't want to get into it with people. But I have a YouTube channel, so I always recommend, man, if you want to talk BS and get into arguments with people, whatever, do it the right way. Get paid, you know what I mean, or at least do it. In my case, I love doing this shit. Let's play the video, and so I can get you guys up to.
Follow us on Instagram and stay connected at
Make sure you guys follow us on Instagram. Up to beat over here with the news. Please don't forget to hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. We're getting back into track. I haven't been live streaming, but if you guys hit the like button, it's gonna help a lot the channel. It's gonna help the channel, and it's gonna help for YouTube to send the notification to everybody, and so people can be like, okay, this guy's back. Okay,
I am the commander
that's
of
right.
this house.
I am the commander of this house. So let's get into it. Let's play this video.
We got Raygun.
It was an Olympic.
We got Raygun.
It was an Olympic performance
Bam. Bam, bam.
that got the internet going faster than a 100-meter sprint, with no shortage of comments and memes, even real-life creations.
Where's that music coming from?
And late-night impersonations.
You got everybody clowning, everybody trolling, right? So people are talking about she was trolling, she did what she wanted to, but then at the same time, people are saying that she's being bullied. It's social media, man. That's the way it is. I don't condone bullying, but anyway, so let's catch up. So was her thing whack? Was her dance whack? It wasn't. I'm not gonna say it wasn't whack. I don't break dance. I don't do breaking, but it was not. It didn't belong there. I'm just gonna say that. You know what I mean? But
And while some found joy in it all, something else came just as
You can
quickly.
help and support
I
this
didn't
channel.
realize that would also open the door to so much hate,
it's not
which
hate.
has frankly been pretty devastating.
Australia's Rachael Gunn has now spoken out, appreciative of the support she has received and calling out what she says is misinformation.
Well, I went out there and I had fun. I did take it very seriously.
it's important that you have fun. But it's the country you're representing.
I worked my butt off preparing for the Olympics.
An online petition gathered more than 50,000 signatures questioning her selection and calling for an investigation, forcing the Australian Olympic Committee to release a statement calling it vexatious, misleading, and bullying, adding it has stirred up public hatred without any factual basis.
Exactly. Shout out to They Won't Win. It said, They Won't Win says, it was most certainly the wackiest thing I've ever seen on stage of professionals. Yeah, this is supposed to be professionals. And what's crazy that, you have people ready to lose friendships over like, like if you think this and that, dude, it's the Olympics. It's an event that people watch and judge. And people called it what it was. It was
She is
not
still trolling everyone.
Yeah, so I want to talk on that, man, Garcia, because she's trolling, right? But she's getting mad too that she's getting trolled, or people are calling it what it is. Yes, but dude, this sucks, right? And people are gonna be saying, Ray, well, you're talking about is letting down the country. You're not in Australia. You're not Australian. My thing is not that itself. It's that you're misrepresenting the culture, and somebody that is up there with the skill could have done and been there in her place, of Rachael Gunn, right? And the whole thing, the whole thing. Let me see. Lock my camera. Unlock me. Okay. Sorry, I gotta fix my camera here because this thing, I forget the commands. Okay, boom. It's important, man.
Exactly.
It's important that if it's whack, you call it. You know what I mean? It is whack. It is whack. Once again, people are gonna say, Ray, well, you wouldn't battle her. You wouldn't. I would battle her. Just because. Would I win? Would I do the same? No, because I don't condition myself. That I'm not a professional. I'm not the person that's supposed to be there representing the country or in the culture. I'm not the person that was supposed to be there. You know what I mean? It's like that fight. I'm gonna look for it. It was a female fight, boxing fight. There was this girl boxer from East LA, and she had this other female boxer from Kansas. Dude, they put the poor girl from Kansas And you could tell right away that this girl did not have no experience at all. And the girl boxer from East LA beat the brakes out of the girl from Kansas. Bad. Knocked her down. I think it was like 46 seconds. And it's like, dude, like, didn't the team see that she was not prepared for this match? And the team threw her there into the boxing match, and she got her ass whooped. So the same thing here. Who allowed her? And this is a thing that everybody keeps saying. Who allowed her? Who put her up there? And we want to know because it's the internet. It's the internet, and we want to know. Oh, but did you watch? Did you this? No, we're focusing, and the people want to know. You right? Right. This is the platform where people want to know. Yeah, I did not watch the Olympics right away, right there and then, because as a dancer, man, and especially in LA and the West Coast, there's a lot of politics when it comes to dancing, man. Especially when it comes to popping, to breaking, to locking. It's a lot of politics here in LA. Where you got to be right, and all that. And I love it. I love the dancing. I love popping. I love pop locking and everything. That's my thing. But I know I gotta respect the culture. I am not gonna go if I have the strings to pull over here and the hookups. I'm not gonna try to go to the Olympics and misrepresent the culture, especially as the first time breaking is up there. It's the first time. It's the first time. There's no. If you love the culture, there's no time for you to be using the art or the sport of breaking to troll. I don't know. Do you have an agenda, Raygun? Do you have an agenda? I mean, are you gonna? Because this was gonna happen. I think she's gonna later on. She's gonna be a spokesperson for something, for a certain group, a certain message. You know what I mean? I see that coming. I do. And I don't hate on whatever movement she wants to do and push if it's for good. But do not do this to breaking, man. So I'm not from Australia, but breaking is from the U.S. And that's my country. That's the art that I respect, hip hop, because breaking is part of hip hop. And once again, people are gonna say, well, you don't break in this and that. She does this, she'll break better. What about, okay, let's say, what about if it was the Olympics and there was rapping? There's, they're competing. Let's just say, I know it's not happening right now, and you got a whack rapper. So people are not entitled to judge and say, hey man, that's just whack. Once again, I don't believe in bullying, but we got to call it that is whack. And we got to call it that, maybe, yeah, I'm not flexible, or do what she does because I don't train for that. But I am going to tell you, man, that what you're doing is whack. Let me know in the comment section so far what you know about this whole thing, this whole situation. Let me finish playing the video. I had to talk about this. I know it's a little bit late, but people are still waiting. People still want to know who and why she went up there and why. Especially people are getting mad. Especially in Australia, people are getting mad, starting to get mad because they're like, oh, other people could have gone. And yeah, man. You know how many opportunities the person that really deserved to be up there on stage just,
It then lays out how she qualified
Follow
through
us
what
on
it says
Instagram
were
and
fair
stay
and
connected at
independent
Activate
events.
Teleradio.
If you break, you know that Raygun knows what she's doing.
Toronto breakdancer or b-boy Switch B provided the commentary on the competition for CBC. He says breaking culture isn't as strong in places like Australia, but insists her performance was much more than a handful of snippets turned into.
What are you, a simp?
That's why if the culture is not as strong, the culture, dude, it's breaking. Breaking is everywhere. It's not 1983. It's not 1984. It's 2024. Dude, breaking has been everywhere for a long time. You know, I know homeboy's trying to be polite, and that's the thing about dancing, right? A lot of people, when it comes to the dancing community, either they're raw, they're ruthless, they give it to you, and they're hated. But they speak the truth. Some people do hate. Then there's the people that don't want to hurt nobody, don't want to make people feel bad, or don't want to get canceled. Because nowadays, it's the internet. You get canceled, right? So once again, we're not talking about like, is she up to par? Is she up there, the same caliber, to compete against these other persons, these other people? If not, give the chance to the other person, to the other B-girl that is up there and has worked years and years for this.
Isn't as strong in places like Australia, but insists her performance was much more than a handful of snippets turned into memes.
But Raygun's a B-girl. You know what I mean? And no one can ever take that away from her. And a lot of
Nobody's saying that. Nobody's saying that they're trying to take it.
the people at home that are talking in the comment section, if they had to battle her, they would get roasted.
Why would people want to battle her? Why would people want to battle her? People want to watch the sport, which is, in the Olympics. Imagine me trying to box or fight with a kickboxer, or whatever, or a boxer that's in the. I'm not trying to box a boxing Olympian. I'm watching the Olympics. Of course not.
They would get smoked, for real.
The petition against
What are you, a simp?
her appears to have been taken down, while Gunn has asked for privacy while on vacation with her family, promising to speak more when she gets back.
Once again, man, I do not support bullying and one thing is to criticize, and that's the only thing we're doing. I'm not trying to bully this person. I am giving my 2 cents. I got a YouTube channel, so this is what I do. I didn't want to talk about it, but then I'm like, man, you got your channel, and dancing is your thing. And I'm passionate about this. Let me see what else is there. I think I have. Do I have another video there? I don't know. Did you guys see the video of here?